Attitudinal.
Angry.
Angry black woman.
Most people can't spell attitudinal. So you
Oh
have to keep
Lord,
it simple.
keep it light.
Sometimes.
Bless.
Angry black woman. Why?
Sometimes.
What's there to be angry about? Life is so short. People get into their feelings. People get all emotional. People get frantic. They get stressed. They have anxiety. All this stuff
They
is
get
going
choked.
on. They get choked up. You know what's happening? It's like, why?
Yeah, but even the word God say, "Be angry,
Angry?
but sin not." I
Absolutely.
mean, we are human. We're gonna have those emotions. We're gonna have those feelings, and it's okay to feel how we feel. It's just not okay to linger in it or not do anything to better it.
Allow it to change
Yeah, and
the prospects of your future and everything like that. Even Jesus got mad and flipped a table or two over.
and whoop some tails.
No, I
He
ain't
did
not.
crack that.
What in the-
Y'all read when he cracked that when he had that whip.
What whip? Jesus had a whip? He ain't had no whip. What whip?
He had a whip.
He ain't had no whip.
I'm gonna go back and read it though, but I believe he
Yeah,
had a whip.
go back and read it. I just think he just turned over the tables,
Nah,
and he
come on now.
might have yelled. You know, he didn't say no curse words though.
Did they have cuss
Now, you
words
know.
back then?
I'm
Nah,
sure they
nah.
did their version of
Listen.
curse words. It may not be our version, but
Where did
I'm
curse
sure.
words even come from? Who decided?
What is a curse
That
word?
it was a curse
Yeah.
word.
Yes,
That is-
I would say like fudge is a curse word. Like, why couldn't that be a curse word?
It
Look at what
could.
it does to you if you eat too much of it.
That's right.
And somewhere around the world, it might be.
That's true.
But it ain't in America.
Exactly. Fudge, fudge. Your
Chocolate
mama
fudge,
is a
too.
fudge. See, it just doesn't have the
Fudge
same.
you.
It don't have the same effect, you know.
Fudge you,
Fudge you
man.
back. Yeah. I don't know. I guess the whole Webster probably did it. There's a Webster and there's a Marion or Miriam or
Miriam.
or something, and Mr. Wikipedia. I guess they're the ones that determine what's a word, what's not a word, and Mr. Ebonics, because they got
No
an
Urban
Ebonics.
Dictionary.
Isn't that the Ebonic?
The
You know
Urban
what they
Dictionary.
say. You know
What?
what they say.
Who they say?
I don't
They
know
say.
who they is, but
And
they say some stuff now.
They say.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come
Just
up
have
with
a
my
kid a
own
name of
dictionary.
they say.
And I
Who
bet
said they
you,
say?
I bet you there's somebody
You know what
named
they
that.
say.
I have seen all these different types of names of people and stuff. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I knew two twins named Criteria and Soteria.
Criteria
And Soteria.
and Soteria.
What their
Really?
mama name is? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, like Michelle. Something simple. I don't even understand.
I'm gonna give my
She
baby
was in
some
her
creative
feelings,
names,
yeah.
you know, because
gonna
they
know
gonna be
that.
superstars. And
And
when
you
they
know-
get on stage,
Wait.
it's, here come Criteria and Soteria.
And you know they
rocking the
did
stage.
not spell it the same way. That's
exactly.
like Cardi B, Bacardi, and Hennessy, Henny, whatever her sister. That all the kids named after liquor.
I got a friend named Tequila.
That's not too bad because
No,
if you
serious.
think about it, those liquors or whatever, they may have been named after someone. So, like I say, that's nothing new under the sun. So
But why would you
somebody-
name your kid a liquor?
Well, why didn't name the liquor after a kid, after somebody? If they owned it or they created
Yeah.
it.
If that
Don-
were the
Yeah,
case.
it's not the product, it's the name.
Dom Perignon, you know that? He was a monk. Dom Perignon. So he was a monk and named it wine after himself. So
Might have been drinking monk. I mean,
He apparently
people do stuff
was.
on the download now, stuff they throw on
his
social
wasn't too
media.
down
Nobody
low if
can
it's
hear
on
you.
the store shelf.
Exactly. He was
That secret's
bald.
out.
Exactly.
That's how somebody told it.
That
Yes.
secret is out.
That is the monk version of communion.
Well, and it still runs through
It
today.
makes sense.
I'm serious. Yeah. Yeah. People have their own gods and have their own, what do you call them? The things that you do? Traditions.
Traditions.
People have their own traditions and stuff. And
Religions.
yeah. You want some Kool-Aid?
You
Not right now.
Okay.
you come to the house of
'Cause you
Shaka
know.
Zulu.
That was something that they did back in Jim Jones's days. They drank the Kool-Aid and
Yeah,
everybody
they drank
died.
Kool-Aid.
Bless 'em.
That was-
Get you some Kool-Aid and you die. That's what
Oh, man.
happens.
I thank God that I'm not a follower,
You're not a follower? What are you then?
a leader.
Why? What
Why?
makes a person a leader? What constitutes a person being a leader?
Someone that is innovative, not afraid to be innovative. Now it took some years of practice, some life experience for me to get here. And I just, but I know who I am, whose I am and who I serve.
That's because you followed some bad people. So because you followed
Well,
some
I
bad
seen some
people,
things,
you
I
said,
had
forget
experienced
this,
some things,
I'm going to be a
and-
leader.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I ain't going to be no follower no more. Because when
Well-
I followed before, it ran me into a ditch.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if you can do that if you want to, but no, that
Well, you can't be a leader without having followers. That's like a prerequisite. That's like you leading,
can
saying,
learn.
okay, charge. And like, you the only one running. Like, nobody behind you.
No,
that
no. That ain't what you wanna do.
that ain't a very good leader if you're the only one.
that's,
You know,
that's what makes
you need
the
to have some
difference
people
of the
behind you.
followers and the leader. The follow. The leader leads.
So you got to have followers in order to be a leader. So that's one of the criteria. So if you don't have anybody following you, you're not a leader. So
Well,
that's
what if you don't have anyone following you, but you have the ability to? I'm a leader, but if I'm not applying my leadership skills, there is nobody to follow me. That doesn't mean that I'm not a leader.
in my
It
mind, you
just
ain't a leader.
means that I'm not applying.
No, in my mind, if you're not applying that which you are, then you're not that. That's like a person saying, I'm a singer, but I'm not going to sing. Well, you ain't a singer then.
Hold on.
So until you actually do what it is that you claim that you can do, then nobody knows that you can do it. Therefore, you've not put it into practice, so you ain't it.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You can play the piano.
Yes,
You're a pianist,
yes,
but you don't play.
yes, I do.
Never in the almost 2 years I've known you.
You haven't.
When?
So
You haven't heard me play.
So that don't mean you can't play. I mean, it's you play to me.
But here's the point. If anybody asked me today who didn't know me yesterday whether or not I play piano, my response would be no. Because
then you
the
gonna lie.
typical no, because I don't play piano. I used to play piano. I don't play piano today.
No. The question is, can you play the piano?
Yeah. So, can a person be a leader? Yes. Can you be a priest? Yes. Can you be celibate? Yes. Can you be president of the United States? Yes.
Apparently.
But will you be?
Yeah, apparently.
Probably not.
Probably not.
But
I
can?
don't know
Yeah.
that.
Anybody can. You pay off enough people, kill enough people,
Oh, my.
rig enough voting machines. You can be president. You know, you got to be
have enough
stealth
faith.
about it. But, you know.
Or
it-
not.
What you doing, Madam Producer? You ought not be touching that. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Once we press, then we don't press it again until we at the end. Bless God. Okay. Make sure things are straight. See, when the people are outside on the street corner saying we'll work for food, only at WDRB. Come on in. We got a donut for you. And we try to give everybody an opportunity.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Bless
I'm here
God.
today.
See, you were given an opportunity.
I was given an opportunity.
See, and here you are.
And every time I tried to leave, my ankle bracelet would go off.
Exactly. So, hey,
Trapped.
you got to do what you got to do.
I know I was
Absolutely.
given an opportunity because
Mm.
I tell you,
Because what? I tell you what.
I had to do better.
You had to do better.
What about people making their own opportunities? Because sometimes people wait for an opportunity to come their way. People wait for their ship to come in versus going out and getting their ship. People wait for a job to come knocking at the door before you go out and start filling out some applications. So people do a whole lot of waiting and do very little actioning. Therefore, their change never comes.
I say they're not hungry enough. I mean, even the Bible say, "Blessed is the man that can work without instruction." So, in my opinion, shouldn't be told to get up and get your job, and you know you're broke, you're hungry, you know your lights off, or you have a family, you know.
But you know, people get into their little moods and into their little feelings, and because they upset because Ray called them out their name or something, they in their little stupor and they in bed with the sheets over their head and the blinds are closed and they ain't getting up, and then the girlfriend's got to come over and knock down the door to try to drag you out of bed and to throw you in the shower to clean your butt.
Good Lord.
And, you know,
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
it actually was. That's exactly what that was. Yeah, Lifetime.
She might be his keeper, but
That's what that, with Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson was going through her divorce with old boy, whatever, and they were going through the divorce and they were going through the settlement of the assets and things of that nature. She had saved up from her book sales, I don't know, $1 million or
Is it
something.
the Why Did I Get Married or something like that?
I think it was that one. So she saved up like $1 million, but he had nothing to do with the book. In fact, I think the book existed before he even whatever they even got married. But she was willing to split everything and do whatever.
Right.
But he wanted 50% of the book sales. So he like wanted $500,000.
Yeah, but
and she was like, "But this got nothing to do with you. This is my book and whatever."
You remember the argument say why I didn't have anything to do with who was the one you came home and vented to every night? Who was one to encourage you to keep going every night? So he had a lot to do with it. She just didn't see
No, she was just in place.
He was just in place.
She was just in place. In other words, whomever she would have married, if they were marriage material, probably would have provided that same level of support. Oh, baby, you good. Oh, go ahead. You're a superstar. Stay up one more hour. I got the kids. You're the bomb diggity. I'll fix dinner so that she can go ahead and write. But does that mean you get 50%? Is that 50% worthy?
According to the law.
Apparently.
According to the law.
Apparently.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, in some states. Yeah, I guess. But so you gonna have to bring a. You gonna have to do a little.
Whether anything, they hinder you sometimes.
So why are you?
Well, I don't even
so why
think
you married a
if that's
joker?
the case, if you're gonna give the one you married 50%, what about the mothers that are encouraging and the best friend and whoever? They're not getting settlement, so you
That's
can't.
not the law.
But what I'm saying
So
is,
let's change the
if
law.
we're talking about you get paid to encourage
If
somebody.
they change the law, I don't think I'm talking to anybody.
I know.
I'm be quiet.
Your hand out my pocket.
I'm gonna work inside.
You only get.
How about I just want to say, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know.
Exactly, because then you're gonna be wanting 50%.
Wait, if you get ready to encourage me, I'm like, I'm gonna need you to sign this waiver before you encourage me.
That's right.
But I don't know. Now, sometimes with friends, sometimes being a certain people friends, you are like, man, you need to pay me because every time I turn around, you got something going on. Calling me with this, you ain't got over this
Right.
yet.
Ain't
Come
that the,
on,
like the
Right.
definition of friend though?
yeah.
Because like when you sign up to be, will you be my friend? Check yes, box check no. Once you check the yes box, that means you sign up for all the drama, all the venting, all the crying, all the late nights, all the booze that have gone wrong, and all of that. The
But
babes
you
and all
also,
that.
but you also sign up to support. You also sign. It's a two-way street. It's not just a one-way contract.
But it's
I
usually
actually have-
one way,
and
though.
it really
That's
is
the problem.
But this is the thing. I would still want to call her my close friend. I have a really, really good friend that we spent a number of years together. I had a business. She had a business. If I was getting Mary Kay, I had to pay for it. Like that was money out of my pocket. If she was doing something with me, it was always, can you, because I did event planning. And I remember we fell out one time because she was having a wedding. She was getting married. And of course, me being an event planner, I got you. Now you get the extra homegirl hookup because you're my friend. But when she wanted me to go to another state just to look at flowers, just to look, not to get them, not to budget for them, just to look at them. I was like, when are we going? She said, no, you go, come back, tell me what you think. Okay, but I'm going to charge you gas. She got upset, kicked me out of the wedding, and got another event planner because I was going to charge her. And it was okay because I still went, her husband called me the night before, and he was like, you got to come and talk to her. Like, she ain't been straight since. So I have had those sort of friends that want, but they don't want to give. and it just puts me in a different place. You know, I still love you. I understand the bridezilla thing and all of that. We were good, and we still hung out some more years after that. But later on, a discussion came up, and I knew from that episode that she couldn't handle everything that I would tell her. So it just kind of faded out. If anything happened, I would let her know. Something good, something bad, something indifferent. I would, you know, keep her in the loops, and likewise. But who we were before, we can't be that anymore. Because that, you've tainted the title of friendship. You've eliminated one of the very key aspects that define you as a friend on this two-way street. And I have the decision, and I made the choice to, you know, remove myself from it, and from an intimate level, and just keep it at a casual level.
Well, I think people, they are who they are, and that just goes so you can treat people how to treat you. So that was a list for her. Let her know, look, you're not gonna treat me like that, and that's gonna be all right just because we're friends.
Right.
But
Going back to Mary Kay.
but you handled it the wrong way though.
Why you say that?
Because she didn't do it the right way.
Was I supposed to smack around?
No, she gave you the address, the name, the phone number of the place to go to check out the flowers.
Of course.
So then you say, okay, girl, I got you. Hang up the phone. Doot, 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 doot. Yes, Mr. Florist, can you please send me a picture of your best bouquet?
Oh, no, we
And,
tried all that. I was like, I'm on the website now. No, you need to go see him. Like, you got to be there.
No.
And you can put the thing together. I'm like, I'm looking at it. Because of that level of requirement.
Once
that she
again,
wanted.
there was the mistake. You should have said, I got you. Hung up the phone.
No.
Do what you needed to do. Call her back a day later. Ooh, girl.
That wouldn't be
Talking
honest.
about.
No.
What do you
That would've been
mean?
That wouldn't have
dishonest.
been. That
How was that
That
dishonest?
That's not what she was expecting.
She
that
said
was-
to
that
go.
was half.
She
One of
said to go
client
check out the
would-
flyers.
No,
And
that's
even
not
the-
your
the
character.
flowers.
That's not your character.
So you
It's
went. You
not.
checked out the
It's
flowers.
not.
Right. You didn't say how you
And
checked
that's why
out
he
the
not an event
flowers.
planner.
You know,
And
but
why
you
he ain't got
checked
no
them
friends.
out. You know, you don't know how many friends I got.
Well, going back to Mary Kay now, I'm a Mary Kay consultant if you don't have one now.
You are?
Yes.
Why?
That. Why? I love
Why?
Mary Kay. I love the product. I love the opportunity.
Who's
that it
Mary and
provide.
who's Kay?
Mary Kay Ash was invented Mary Kay Cosmetics.
Who did?
Ash- Mary Kay Ash. She's the
Ash.
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 ASHT.
Ashed.
Listen,
Not ass.
You trying to bring out my speech impediment?
No, I'm just trying
Okay,
to
well,
clarify for the people.
I'm trying not
That's
to be.
all I'm trying to do.
not to be that. What you call it?
The
I'm
ABW.
holding my composure over
What?
here.
I'm just trying to clarify.
Okay.
That could be a person's last name. Who am I to judge? You know, if your mom want to call you an ass, that's on you. That got nothing to do with me. It wouldn't be my children or anything, but I'm just saying. You know, but go ahead. Ash.
Ash. Anyway, she started a business. Has been in business 55 years. Me personally, I love the products. I love when I put the do the facials and have the parties. I love how the women feel, how they look when they start glowing. They can use it, and like I said, I love the opportunity because I love money. I need money.
Are you wearing the product now?
I am.
Okay.
So,
I look.
Thank you. You wearing it?
Yeah.
You wearing the product? Okay. I don't got nothing on. Am I supposed to wear some too or something? Or-
We have
No.
a men's line.
look,
You have a men's
We
line?
have a
Really?
men's line. We have cologne for men's. We have the satin hands and satin lips for men. We have the
Satin
facial
who?
one.
Satin lips.
Satin lips.
For what?
You got satin lips?
To put on the
Let's go
lips?
to
Get that cross. Yeah,
We're going to go to
get-
commercial and put on some.
Come back.
We're going to come back and I'm going to have me some
Yes.
satin lips and some satin hands and some, what else am I
can work
have?
on your shine.
Yeah,
Some,
be
get some
shining, moisturizer.
you got something for my feet?
I don't do
Good.
feet, but yes.
You don't do feet?
I don't know.
Why not?
Mm-mm. I got to draw a limit somewhere.
I get my feet done all the time.
Okay, well I can show
I'm
you.
the
I can show
king
you
of
how you can do them at
pedicures.
home in the meantime.
I'm the
He
king
get
of
up- he get them done
You
by
are.
side.
I am. I'm telling you.
I don't blame you because
Sit
there's
down by
nothing like those
sidewalk.
feet being rubbed and oh man, taken care of. Yeah.
Rub
But,
where? You like feet rubbed
Yeah,
where?
when you go to get the
Pedicure.
Pedicure.
and how they rub your feet and scrape it out, yeah.
Mm.
And then some people, it depends on what package you get, they massage your legs and
And your calf and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and beat your calf. Yeah, that's
My,
it.
my,
is.
my.
Is there another package where they get your thighs?
Oh well.
I don't know nothing
trying
about
to get a
that now.
happy
You
ending.
can't.
I'm just
Can't
asking.
go
I don't
so
know nothing
far.
about any of that.
Can't go so far, my thousand.
Only but so far?
Yeah,
Okay.
you
That's
can't
a
go.
different kind of
Yeah.
So you stop at package B.
No.
If you do a package C, we
C,
can.
yeah.
Okay. Family Week. We're gonna go to break, and maybe I might come back with some Mary Kay on. We shall see. And for those of you that are listening, over the radio, obviously you won't be able to see, so you need to go to the website, WDRBmedia.com, click on the live tab, and you will see the visuals from what it is that we are talking about.
Well,
You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. Miss Gail, how can people get in contact with you?
They can contact me at innerbeautymk.
Who?
innerbeautymk.com. Also at Facebook, Inner Beauty Radio. Also MaryKay.com/CWILLIAMS 97971. Or they can just call me 980-207-9903. And they can also Twitter me at Miss Gail MK.
Why don't you give us your social security number? All them numbers you giving out. Go ahead, give that out too. What?
That's good. That'll do.
That'll do. That'll do. All right. Okay. And you, Miss
Yes.
Guns.
Yes, you can reach me at Guns Total Wellness. That's Guns with the S, not a Z. All one word on all social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yup, we are Googleable. 980-239-7819 for Guns Total Wellness, for all of your health and wellness needs.
And I am Dr. Bizness. We'll be right back. Now we press stop on the broadcast.